Guys, usapang loan app tayo today and legit na loan app yung topic natin. Sawang-sawa na tayo sa mga online loan platforms na ang laki pong kinakaltas bago matanggap yung loan. So, dito, nasa 20,000 na yung credit limit ko, guys. At akalain mo, from 3,000 in less than a year, naging 20,000 pesos na. And I'm talking about none other than Salmon Credit or Salmon Financing na online po yung lahat ng process. Best of all, legit po siya because it's registered. Okay ba si Salmon Credit? Well, stick around because siya yung pag-uusapan natin, and in the end of this video, you decide if it's the right financing platform for you. So keep watching. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. It's Ate Red here, and dito, loan apps po yung pinag-uusapan. I'm excited. Yung pag-uusapan natin sa video na to ay isang legit na loan platform. Registered, it's regulated. Okay naman naging experience ko sa kanya. This video is not sponsored. Hindi po ako binayaran ni Salmon para pag-usapan siya. And it's based on my personal experience. Kung meron man ako nakalimutan banggitin, just comment below. Before anything else, kung bago pa kayo dito sa channel, hit that subscribe button because ito po yung mga topics natin. I try my best na i-explain yung mga online loan platforms, subukan yung mga online loan platforms para ma-share ko yung aking knowledge. But today, focus lang tayo kay Salmon Credit. So what is Salmon Credit or Salmon Financing? Actually, it's an online loan platform na available both sa Google Play Store and sa iOS. So this loan app is legit. You can see their credentials here. You can also go to their website. And in my experience, okay naman siya. Iba't iba po yung loan products na offer niya. Meron po siyang financing na kailangan mo pumunta ng agent nila dun sa mga supermarkets to seek their assistance. Meron din silang revolving credit. Ito po yung meron ako. Pwede mo siyang i-transfer. So, marireceive mo siya as cash or cash advance sa e-wallet. And very popular po yung pag-transfer sa Maya or GCash. But be sure na tama po yung number na ilalagay mo doon because final na po yung amount na tina-transfer. And pwede rin siyang pambayad via QRPH. So, dito, agad mo natatanggap yung perang tina-transfer at wala po siyang kaltas. Pero meron po siyang processing fee which is 99 pesos every time nagka-cash advance ka or nagta-transfer ka, pero hindi po siya ikakaltas sa amount na matatanggap mo. Doon po siya ibabawas sa credit limit na natitira. As a revolving credit, for as long as nagbabayad ka on time ng minimum amount due, tuloy-tuloy yung paggamit. But it's always best na bayaran siya in full. Total, as revolving credit, hindi po mawawala yung credit limit mo. Yun yung explanation niya dun sa screenshot. So, I'm just gonna go with it. Speaking of flexibility, guys, meron siyang billing cycle na fina-follow. So, your due date and kung saan yung cut-off mo will remain constant for as long as you have the account active. After cut-off, lumalabas po yung kanyang minimum amount due. Tuloy-tuloy yung paggamit for as long as you're paying at least the minimum amount due. Pero pwede kayo mag-pay more, which is always advisable, or pay your due na in full. Kasi kung puro ka minimum, meron po siyang monthly interest na 9%. So kung ano man yung hindi mo nabayaran on the next cut-off, plus whatever you use, may interest po or finance charge po na 9%. Medyo mataas, guys, but I think it's alright for a loan app na madaling applyan, online lang. Yung cap naman ni BSP for non-collateral loans na yung tenor is less than 4 months or 3 months is 15% kasama na yung mga processing fees. So I think 9% is okay. That is why pinag-iisipan po at pinag-aaralan yung loan terms, iniintindi po si Salmon Credit bago mo gamitin. Anyways, so this loan platform or this financing platform offers credit limit up to 50,000 pesos na for as long as good standing yung account mo, meaning nagbabayad ka in full on time or at least yung minimum amount due, which is pang-emergency na lang yan kung medyo alanganin talaga ha. Hindi po talaga advisable na mag-minimum ka. Puro ka minimum, kakaroon po ng domino effect yung pagpatong-patong ng interest every month, every cut-off. So always pay in full. Total revolving naman siya at pwede mo naman siyang ulit-uliting gamitin for as long as good standing ka nga eh. Yung mga valid IDs na tinatanggap niya, isa lang po. So, pag download mo ng app, i-verify mo lang yung account mo via the OTP that they're going to send to your phone, as well as your email address, i-verify mo yan. And after that, hihingi po siya ng mga basic information like this. Kasama na doon yung paghingi ng ID. Ito po yung mga valid government IDs na tinatanggap para mag-apply kay Salmon Credit. If you want a step-by-step process kung paano mag-apply, just go to my old video. Hindi ko bet yung lighting doon, but I mean, information is still useful. So kung gusto mo talaga yung step-by-step process, familiar ka na sa mga online loan platforms, then it's typically the same. Bibigay ka lang ng personal information mo, fill out the form. Konti lang yung hinihingi niyang permission sa phone, so hindi po siya kasing invasive tulad ng ibang mga online loan platforms. At kung pasado ka sa kanyang credit evaluation, in 2 minutes, may result na po. At nagsimula po ako sa 3,000 pesos. And may nag-comment na hindi ko raw ini-explain yung mangyayari kung puro ka minimum. Banggit ko na kanina, and because I always pay my dues on time, like in full, then mabilis po siyang nag-increase. So, from 3,000 and then nung December, naging 10,000 at ngayon, naging 20,000 pesos. Hindi po bumababa yung credit limit tulad sa nangyayari kay CIMB. So, okay po si Salmon. The 9% na interest, kung okay man sa inyo yan or hindi, it's entirely up to you. I'm not gonna judge you. Para sa akin, it's okay. But it depends on you. Ako, I'm just here to show you the facts and to share my experience sa Salmon financing na to. Yun, napasilip ako kay Salmon because just the other day, when I least expected it, kakabayad ko lang, hindi ko siya kaagad ginamit, nakatanggap po ako ng text sa kanya. Congratulations, as a reward for being a good customer, the limit of your Salmon credit has just been increased. 2 beses na to in less than a year. And then meron siyang link, but because I'm a little bit cautious when I see links, pumunta lang ako sa app at napansin ko, naging 20,000 na po yung credit limit ko. Again, for the step-by-step process sa pag-apply, you can go to this old video. And para naman sa nagsasabi, but ang tagal po ng credit evaluation, there are users na medyo the system just simply needs more time para mag-conduct ng kanilang credit assessment. Approval will depend on the individual's credit history with other lending institutions because Salmon, being a legit loan platform or registered loan platform, it is also a reporting or submitting entity sa CIC, and I believe it's also an accessing entity. So, nakikita rin po ni Salmon Credit System or ng system ni Salmon kung naging kamusta tayo sa iba nating mga obligations. So, that's about it. I hope eventually maging 50,000 na rin yung credit limit ko para makompare ko siya with Belize or probably not. And balitaan ko kayo on my next credit limit update. But so far, it's been 9 months or almost 1 year, and happy naman ako dito kay Salmon Credit, and I hope you feel the same, or if you feel differently about Salmon, let me know in the comment section below, or baka may nakalimutan akong banggitin. I will see you on my next vlog. Bye!